This is the one supplement I use with my patients dealing with stress and anxiety. It's by far my always go-to. I work with a lot of patients with stress, especially because they have ADHD and other mental health issues. Now, it was really hard to narrow this down to just one, but I had some runner-up ones that I did want to share with you because maybe these ones might work with you better than the number one. And the very first runner-up is ashwagandha. Now, you got to be very careful with ashwagandha, but it can be such a great tool for eliminating and reducing stress and anxiety, especially if you're dealing with high stress, panic attacks. Why ashwagandha can be so effective is because it's been known by research that it does lower cortisol levels. Now, this is why you got to be very careful about taking ashwagandha. If your stress is not due to spiked cortisol levels, and let's say they are low to begin with, then ashwagandha will do the opposite effect that you want it to do. So what I always tell my patients to do, to just be really cautious if they want to use ashwagandha, is take it at night because your cortisol levels should be low at night anyways. So a great time to take ashwagandha is at night and not during the day. But there's other cases where when I'm running testing with my patients and testing their cortisol levels, that I'll see that their cortisol levels are spiked in the middle of the day or early evening. And this is when I will have them also take ashwagandha during that time to help with their high stress. The second runner-up that I would say I use time and time again, not only for stress, but for many other reasons, but it's a really great one to put you in a very relaxed state, and that is L-theanine. L-theanine helps my patients to be relaxed, more calm, and therefore helps them be able to focus and think throughout the day and have more of that clarity mind. It also helps with all the different neurotransmitter pathways, such as dopamine, serotonin, GABA, and even norepinephrine, which all do help with managing stress, focus, and energy. So L-theanine is a great one to be using. Now, the number one that I find myself using time and time again with my patients, especially when they're dealing with high stress, they're having panic attacks, they don't know what to do. And I've used this with family members when they're very high stressed. And this isn't a sponsored video, but it is a combination blend of different herbs that help make this work effectively. And what I'm referring to is Tension Ease. It's by Vital Nutrients. Like I said, it's not a sponsored video, but this is something I've used since when I first started my practice. And I just find it so effective because what it has is not only does it have the two things I just mentioned, it has both ashwagandha and L-theanine, which you already know the benefits of those ones, but it also has valerian root, which also is a great anxiolytic. An anxiolytic means that it helps with anxiety and stress. It also has passion flower and also lemon balm, which are really great for reducing anxiety and stress. It also has California poppy, which has also been known to reduce stress as well. And it has Roman chamomile essential oil and lavender essential oil, which both are very effective in reducing stress. So really they put all the best things that I would put together if I was to put a supplement together when it comes to reducing stress, because all of these are great anxiolytics and are very powerful and can be very effective in reducing your stress and your anxiety. Now, I will admit that not every supplement is going to work with each patient, and this is what I have to find and tweak and analyze and adjust with working with patients. So you should download my stress-free ADHD protocol that's going to go over more different supplementation and more protocols I do to help reducing stress for my patients. So definitely want to download that protocol in the description below. Now, if you're going to use Tension Ease, how do you actually use it? What I found how to use Tension Ease to use it very effectively is you want to use it throughout the day. And so typically what I'll have my patients do is if they find that their stress is highest in the middle of the day, or it's just throughout the day, it's best to just take it first thing in the morning and then later in the night. So kind of breaking that up. Now, if you're really stressed, especially if it's morning, evening, middle of the day, then I'll like to break that up into 3 doses where you do morning, midday, and nighttime. Now, as far as the dosages go, if it's really bad, I typically will recommend about 3 capsules twice a day. But if it isn't too bad, then I'll go with 2 capsules twice a day. And then as far as a maintenance dose, after you've gotten over the high stress and feel like it's pretty well balanced and managed, then you want to do about 1 capsule twice a day. Now, this is definitely going to vary from person to person, but that's something that I typically find that becomes effective when I'm using it with my patients. And like I said, not every supplement is going to work with you specifically. It does require more individualized care. So maybe Tension Ease might not work, but like I said, it's one I find that works most effectively. But there's other supplements that do work really effectively with stress. So you should watch this video next where I go in and talk about the 5 best supplements that actually eliminate stress. So definitely watch this video next.